Hey guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of ZTV. This is a vlog channel update where I kind of sit here and tell you what's been going on the channel and some of my thoughts about just content creation in general. For starters, breaking news, I lost my emissary status on Bless. I don't know really what I did aside from leave the Discord, which I didn't know that was a prerequisite for being an emissary, but I was in a special emissary only Discord for Bless, and you can't stop people pinging you with @role. So if you know anything about Discord, if you're a certain role, like my role in that Discord was content creator. If you have @content creator, if you're part of that role and somebody puts @content creator in any channel, you can't suppress that. You can mute the servers, you can mute the alerts, you can't do anything to suppress that I know. I've looked it up and there doesn't seem to be any support for that. There were people that were abusing the shit out of it, pardon my French. Either they don't know how to use Discord or they just didn't care who they alerted every time. It's the equivalent of going into a room and saying, "Hey everybody, I'm talking!" It sucks. Like, it really sucks. I have a billion things that are coming at me every day from content creators. I have emails coming through, I have Discord messages, PMs on Steam, I have tons of different requests, and I do not need somebody pinging me 24/7 on the balance changes that just happened on Mage. I don't care. Outside of that realm, there's nothing I really did to lose that status. I showed up and did my I think it was 2 videos a week was the requirement, or some streams or whatever. I've been doing plenty of videos on Bless. I have no idea why they would have taken it, but now that I'm not an emissary, I guess I could talk about what is challenging playing Bless online. There's a ton of negative publicity on the game. Like, there he is. I never had any problem with it because most of that shit I don't care about. I don't care whether or not there's balancing that needs fixing. I don't care if the mage is OP in PvP, or there's a bunch of stuff that really doesn't bother me about it. And typically when I play games on my channel, I play them to create content for you. I like them to be entertaining. I like them to be fun, and it doesn't really help to just complain about stuff. I mean, I don't play games to influence the way they are built. You know, it's fun when maybe my suggestions get recognized by developers and they get implemented, but in the fun section of town, not just like, oh, this, I don't like this, and it gets changed. No, that's not my job. And granted, I did give feedback on the proper channels, I suppose, when there was, you know, when I had specific complaints. I would get a lot of negative comments on my videos like, this game is dying, blah blah blah, and I didn't care about any of that. I enjoyed playing the game while I liked it, but it's kind of like a slap in the face to not give me any warning and just take away my emissary status. Not that I was getting any kind of special benefits outside of some premium stuff, which I wasn't even using. It's all in all, I think it's kind of a shady move. So I'm you know what? I don't wish any negative ill will or any bad stuff on them, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to bow out. I'm gonna stop creating content for Bless Online because I think that it was just like, you know, I didn't tell them before I left the Discord, but I mean, I didn't think I had to. They still, I mean, they could PM me through Discord. They have my email address. I think that if it would have been a big enough reason to remove a title of mine, they should have. But maybe it was my responsibility to tell somebody that I was leaving anyway, but I don't know. Maybe it's just mutually beneficial that we part ways here. So if you were enjoying the Bless Online content, it wasn't getting a lot of views, but I was enjoying it. And if you were enjoying it, I'm very sorry, but the series is going to end. I did like 20 episodes and I had a lot of fun. It was getting kind of interesting, but it was getting to where I needed to do a lot of side questing as well in order to keep up with the levels. And a lot of that stuff wasn't real video friendly anyway. So I think I'm just going to take this opportunity to say goodbye to Bless Online. And best of luck to them, NeoWiz, and all of the other content creators that are supporting the game, and the game is supporting them, I suppose. On to bigger and brighter things. Now, I have been playing a ton of Realm Royale and having a great time with it. I'm considering doing some highlight videos for that, mainly just some of the kills and some of the crazy deaths and shenanigans that I've been having when I'm live streaming.
Hype in the chat, guys. 10 seconds, guys.
XP got it.
He's looking.
He just passed you up. Two of them just passed you up. I've never been so scared for you in my life, XP. Oh no!
Right as I was about to. Oh man.
Dang it, Bobby! So look forward to that on the channel. I'm gonna continue live streaming that game as well as anything that catches my fancy, really. We have the wrong material file. Oh shit! Disaster! Absolute disaster! God dang! A live stream has been probably the most stable thing for me. Content creation, personally, it's a lot of fun just being able to sit back and play what I want without worrying about how many views it's gonna get, and I have a really supportive group of people that come to watch me there, so it's a lot of fun. If you watch me on Twitch regularly, you'll know that we have a lot of fun over there, and if you don't, you should. It's twitch.tv/Zueljin. I've been streaming every day for anywhere between 2 or 3 or 4 hours, starting at about 1 or 2 p.m. Central. I've been streaming 5-6 days a week. It's been a lot of fun, and all of my VODs from those streams are going to my other YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ZueljinTV. It's basically an extension of my Twitch VODs, as well as some other, you know, personal things. If I end up doing non-channel update vlogs, that's usually where they go, or like cooking shows. So whatever I decide, if I decide to review the next up-and-coming technology, I might do it on that channel. You know, if it's not directly related to gaming, I usually do it on that channel. Or if it's a VOD, if it's not structured content like this. Speaking of structured content, the indie game market is really dead right now. Like, it's not really dead. I don't know how to really say this, but there's not a whole lot of games that are coming out that's like, oh, I talk about it with my friends that also create content, like it's feast or famine, you know. It's either there's so many things that we want to play and get out for the channel at the same time that it's like, it's mind-boggling, or we have the times that there's absolutely nothing to play. Like, we're like, let's see, should I play an old game? Should I start doing this? You know, I actually been thinking about playing Ark again, but there's nothing really that screams out you should play this. You know, there's a DLC that got announced, but that's not going to be available till November, and it looks like November is going to be crazy already. November's got Fallout 76 that's coming out, the new Ark expansion's coming out, and toward the end of the year we're probably going to see Rend. So I've been playing the alpha of Rend. I can't really show you any footage of that, but the game is pretty dang pretty. It's pretty gorgeous. They've been doing a lot of updates, and they're doing some major overhauls right now to where the faction bases are and stuff. So I'm gonna be playing that a little bit more off camera to kind of get familiar with it. That way, when we do have permission to show you guys what's up, I'll know what's happening, and I can just kind of show you the highlights of what to expect from Rend. Other than that, really only thing left on the channel right now is Graveyard Keeper, which is getting increasingly more difficult to figure out what to do next due to the limitations of some of the things in alpha, as well as just the time that it consumes to actually make progress in the game. I refer to it as rabbit holes. Like, you talk to one person and they need something. Like, this one guy will need flyers made, okay? So you'll go to get flyers made, and to make flyers you need a printing press, and to make printing press you need ink, and to make ink you need black paint, and to get black paint you need a new technology, which needs like research points that I don't even know how to get. And oh my god, it's it's like modded Minecraft all over again. It's building block after building block after building block, but it's a fun game. It's a really neat game. I'm enjoying playing it, but man, it is frustrating sometimes. But that's kind of the state of the channel right now, guys. There's not a whole lot going on. So expect to just see some random one-offs here. Maybe me trying some games that I think will be cool. If I run into anything that I really like, I'll play it. If it's old, I probably won't, just because. And I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit more highly edited content. For the majority of content that I've been producing, it's just been like unedited, just raw straight through. You know, I kind of take some time to set up what I'm gonna do for the episode and I'll run through it. Like Bless was like this for sure. I didn't do anything too boring on camera, but I didn't like make a whole lot of cuts, you know, unless there was something that I needed to do that was going to be boring. But now I think I'm going to cut a little bit more. YouTube's algorithm is kind of rewarding watch time more than ever now, and I'm starting to notice a huge lack in viewership when I don't produce something that isn't like very streamlined, like episode 1s, for instance. You know, any episode 1 of any game anybody wants to see, and it's pretty interesting, and the flow of it goes pretty fast. But once you start kind of trying to figure out what to do and where to go, the content gets a little bit less streamlined, and when you don't edit that in, I guess you lose people's viewers' interest. I don't know. The statistics say like people's attention span only goes like about 8 seconds until they need something to change on the screen that they're looking at. I know analytics are weird. You know, I don't tend to study stuff like that, but people do say things like that, and it makes me think. And when I look at my analytics for, you know, audience retention and things like that, I can see like either I'm a very boring human being or there's something that I'm not paying attention to that needs to be paid attention to, you know. And one of these things is monitoring audience retention and watch time and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get a little creative and maybe do some more edits, and we're gonna see how those videos rock. Will it stay like that on the channel forever? I don't really know. I like long form content. I enjoy watching long form content more, but in the same breath, it is what it is. It's either sink or swim in this industry. If I want to keep the lights on, I gotta try to evolve, you know, try to keep up with the trends. And I guess that's one of the things that I'm gonna have to pay attention to. I hope that I explained some of the things that are going on the channel very well. Again, I'm really sorry about Bless Online, but I guess it is what it is. I look forward to seeing you guys in the live streams. Come hang out with us. I announce it on my community tab every time I go live. I also announce it on Twitch. I also announce it on Twitter, and I'm not gonna make any YouTube videos on them when I go live like I used to, because there's been some talk about people getting strikes for doing that. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.